Tyson, you said that there was 3 big guys in the heavyweight division. I'm assuming, obviously, yourself. You were referring to AJ and to Wilder, and you said now there's 2. Do you not make anything of Andy Ruiz defeating? Do you not consider him in that as, the 3rd guy at the top of the heavyweight division?
No disrespect to Andy Ruiz, he's done a great performance, but he's locked into a contract with Joshua. So I don't consider him a part of this 2-horse race, no. I think me and Wilder beat Andy Ruiz quite comfortably.
And also, before you walked in, Bob mentioned a possible date of October 5th at Madison Square Garden. Obviously, that would be your first fight in the big room. What would that mean to you? Obviously, that is a closer flight for the UK fans. What would that mean to you to have all those UK fans have a closer fight, flight over to New York and be able to fight in the big room, the Mecca of boxing?
It'd be brilliant, A lot of fans travelled here to Las Vegas, so a few hours off the journey, it's close to a 5-hour flight, Gives people an excuse to go to New York, go to Las Vegas. People want to come and see the big fights, and we're putting on big fights now, so all the fans can come and enjoy and have a good time for a couple of days or a week, however long they want to come. So it's fantastic to have the support, and all the travelling people who came over made the effort and spent their money, their hard-earned money, may I say, to come see me fight. I appreciate it.
Tyson, you said, obviously Ruiz is busy with the Joshua rematch for the rest of this year, but if he were to get the victory in the rematch, you and Wilder see each other the first quarter of next year, is he not basically the next man up to, he has 3 belts?
Yeah, 100%. If he beats Joshua in the rematch, then he's next in line. Whoever wins out of me and Wilder will fight Andy Ruiz. I don't see why these fights shouldn't be made. There's nothing I see with Andy Ruiz that makes me afraid. And I think it'd be a good fight, a good matchup of styles.
Which one of your suits has been your favorite of this week?
I don't know. I'll let the fans decide, but this is a bit of a showstopper, isn't it, this one? I've been sporting the bare chest, and I'm hairy like an animal, so it's all going down in Las Vegas. Well, if you can't fight wearing suits like this, you're going to be in trouble, I tell you.
Bob, you mentioned earlier before Bob, you mentioned before Tyson came in that the next fight in October could be at Madison Square Garden. But is the Wilder Fury fight definitely nailed down as a Vegas fight? Because all those big ones that have made enormous amounts of money have taken place.
I would think that, you see, the difference is that if it's a massive fight like this would be, like Mayweather-Pacquiao, like Canelo Golovkin was, it belongs in Las Vegas because the casinos bring in the biggest punters, and therefore the prices are sky high. A gate that would do maybe 2 million pounds in the O2 in London, or do $2 million, $3 million in New York, would do $30 million here in Las Vegas. And it has the infrastructure to handle a big fight. So without any commitment from anybody, I would think that Las Vegas would be the likely place for that fight.
Have you already gone into any talks with anyone about possible dates and venues here yet?
Have we talked to whom?
To the venues, or about the dates here at all yet? Have you begun the conversation?
We talk to everybody, and we are able to discuss possible dates when it's most appropriate to do the biggest revenue. And then, of course, we have to match it against the sports schedule in the United States, and perhaps, in the UK. I don't think the Premier League is in championships then. But, because, for example, you don't want to put it like in competition to the Super Bowl. And you don't want to put it really in competition to what we call March Madness, which is the college basketball tournament, which is so big. So all of that has to be done. Todd does that. He talks to all the properties. I'm sure the Wilder people are talking to them as well, and we'll have the appropriate place. But I would think it would be Las Vegas.